guys, and let me explain why my day just got a whole lot better, and it's because we've seen the new Hyundai i20N. So let's talk about it. So welcome back to Discovercars. My name is Cameron, and today we are talking about the newly announced Hyundai i20N. Now, we've known about the i20N for a little while now, and we knew what it was like to drive sort of on track, and now we finally have what it looks like. And this thing rocked my socks, but we're gonna have a quicker look at why that is and why I'm so excited about it. Well, first of all, it's not in camo, and here we see it in this baby blue with red accents, with a black roof, with a spoiler, with splitters, with a single oval Audi RS type exhaust out the back, and sort of like the new Toyota Yaris back, as well as a lot going on. And inside the car is pretty exciting too. We've got a full digital dash with very classy white dials. You've got a very exciting button on the steering wheel alongside your usual buttons with the Hyundai N product, and you've got a big red rev button, and you've got a new screen, and you can see the new wheel design as well, which looks really cool, and you can finally see what the engine looks like underneath. And we're gonna have a quick chat about all that you need to know about the new Hyundai i20N. Now, if you've been holding out for a small hatch, and a hot hatch that is, this is the one for you to check out. If you've seen the Fiesta ST and you've seen the Polo GTI and you've been reading reviews about them, your shopping list is about to get a whole lot more exciting, because we finally have a formidable competitor to the Fiesta ST. Now, why am I not including the Polo GTI? Well, the Polo GTI is all well and good, but it's more of a comfortable car that's also a hot hatch. And it doesn't even have a mechanical limited slip differential and doesn't come in manual. So it sort of puts it in this weird category, but it was the only small hatch we could compare to something of the likes of the new Ford Fiesta ST. Now, the Hyundai i20N is out, and that's all changed. And the headline figures are 150 kilowatts and 275 newton meters. Yes, less newton meters than the Polo GTI and the Fiesta ST, but slightly more kilowatts. You got about 3 more kilowatts of power. It's got less torque, which is a bit of a concern, but that's alright because it's lighter. So that means this has the most kilowatts per ton, which is the more important figure in its class. Now you're looking at 126 kilowatts per ton as reported by Car Advice, versus the Polo GTI, which is 114 kilowatts per ton, and in the Ford Fiesta ST is the second highest with 123 kilowatts per ton. You've got a few selections now in the small hot hatch territory, but let me tell you why the i20N is the most exciting of them all. Now, like I said, the i20N is manual only, but that's not a bad thing because it comes with rev matching, and that's what that big red button is on the steering wheel. With rev matching, you don't have to press the accelerator on downshifts, and on upshifts you're assisted too, which is pretty exciting tech to have in a car that's probably going to cost between 30 to 35 grand if it's going to be competitive. Now, talking about more performance figures, it's been quoted that the i20N is claimed to hit 0 to 100 in 6.7 seconds. Now, on a car that costs between 30 to 35, that's alright, that's pretty respectable, and it's front wheel drive, don't forget. But being front wheel drive, you do get a mechanical limited slip differential, which is pretty exciting. Now there's 6 colors to choose. There's sky blue as the one you see here, which is going to be the hero color and the one that probably everyone's going to get to make this stand out a bit more. You've got a dark metallic blue coming, you've got a silver, a gold apparently, which is going to be new for a hot hatch. You're going to have grandma's color as your hot hatch. I mean, would only applaud you if you get that. And you got your traditional white and blacks coming as well. Now, the i20N has a lot bigger front brakes than the Fiesta ST. It has 320mm front brakes. So this thing's gonna stop on a dime. And the best thing is that Hyundai actually develops their brakes in-house, which is really cool. And this means that we should see probably some of the best in-class braking power for a small hot hatch. Now, we've got drive modes as well as what we're expecting from the i20N, and these 5 drive modes will adjust throttle response, steering feel, exhaust note, stability control settings, and everything but the suspension. So according to Car Advice, they have said the i20N is not coming with adjustable suspension, unlike the i30N. And what's even cooler is that you've got 3 modes for the stability control. It's on, sport, which lets you play a bit more, and then completely off. And then you're also getting launch control, which is pretty exciting. And like I mentioned earlier, big red button, rev matching available at your fingertips to turn it on and off. I don't think I would ever turn it on if I get this, but up to you. And I think this is right up my alley. And so much so, this is on my shopping list, but we're going to wait until I hit shores and actually get to see one in person because I'm unsure about the size of this car. I've seen pictures of it online, but obviously seeing it in the metal will make a lot more sense. But this is a lot cheaper than a Yaris GR, as I was sort of putting it in my shopping list. I didn't go for a GR Yaris, and I think the i20N would be my pick, definitely on my shopping list, as it should be for you. I think this looks killer. What do you think? Are you going to get one? Are you going to wait until you can drive one? Let me know what you think. Leave a like if you enjoy this video, dislike it if you didn't think I did a good job, but also subscribe if you want to see more car news like this. I usually cover just performance cars because why else would we cover the boring stuff? I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.